Hello and welcome to today's math lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps, and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Excellent. Next, we can do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we can begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then back down to touch your toes. Back up high one more time. And this time we go tippy toe high. And while we're there, let's have a wave side to side. And then back down to touch your toes again. Stand up straight, guys, hands on hips, and let's have a wiggle side to side. Wiggle side to side. Stop. Another wiggle side to side. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. Forwards, backwards, and stop. And then we can go round and round. Round and round. And stop. Now go back the other way. Round and round the other way. And stop. And now, guys, we can have a stretch. Arms and legs, shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it up. Shake it down. Shake it forwards. Backwards. To the left. And to the right. And to finish, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So welcome to today's math lesson. And to begin, we're going to be doing a recap of what we began learning about in the previous math lesson. Now, who can remember, guys, what type of charts did we begin learning about? Pie charts, yes. We've already learned about bar charts, how to read them and how to draw them. And now we're learning about pie charts. So let's write that phrase on the board first. Pi is P-I-E. And charts, C-H-A-R-T-S. So all together we can say pie charts. Yes. Now what shape is a pie chart? A circle. Yes, the same shape as a pie. That's why they are called pie charts. So if we're going to look at doing a pie chart, the first thing we need might be a circle, like this. So that looks a bit like a circle or a pie. Now how much does the entire circle or pie represent? 100%. Always 100%. Important to remember, when we're doing pie charts, we must have a representation of 100%, because the complete pie is 100%. And what I'm going to do now is a board demonstration for my students to demonstrate their understanding of pie charts by answering the questions based on the information that I give. So the first thing we need to do is give our pie chart a title. Now the title of this pie chart is Types of Vehicles. T-Y-P-E-S of vehicles. Now the reason for this pie chart is to understand how different people travel to work every morning. People have to commute to work from their houses, but people travel in different types of vehicles. And I'm going to use 4 different types for my pie chart. So first of all, we will have car. Car is the main mode of transport. But who can give me some other types of vehicles, guys? Motorbike. M-O-T-O-R-B-I-K-E. Bus, yes, bus too. And then finally, bicycle. Okay, that's great. Excellent, guys. We've got 4 different types of vehicles that we're going to use to show how different people travel to work. So based on our 100% for the entire circle, let's come up with some percentages. How many percent do we think of people would travel to work by car? 50, 53, so more than half. Because remember, if we have 100%, 50% would be half. So if we're going to say by car, 53 people, or 53%, we would have to draw a pie like this, so straight down. But whereas straight down would be 50%, we need to go a little bit bigger. Just a little bit more than half to represent 53%. So this portion here, car, 53%. Now, let's move on to the next category. How about motorbike? 21, yes. So around half of the cars. So what we need to do is we start from here, 53%, and then we need to move towards around 21%, which is maybe something like this. That looks about right. So what we can do is we can write motorbike, O-R-B-I-K-E, 21%. So far, 53 and 21 together is how many percent? We're up to 74%. So that means that we've still got 26% that we need to take care of. So motorbike, 21. Who can tell me a figure for the bus? 15%, okay. 15% can go maybe here. Bus, 15%. So that means how many percent is left for bicycle? 11%, yes, because what you've correctly done, guys, you know that we're working with 100%. So if we've got 3 sections of the pie or 3 pieces of the pie already worked out, that leaves 11% for bicycle, which we can complete here. So this is an example of a pie chart. Now, who can tell me, by looking at the information on the pie chart, which is the most popular type of vehicle? Cars. Easily cars, because more than half of the pie chart is for cars. Which is the least popular? Bicycle, because bicycle is the smallest part. But overall, how many people have been asked? If we put all of the percentages together, how many people have been asked? 100%, or 100 people. And this is how we draw and answer the information based on looking at the pie charts. Guys, that was brilliant. Very well done. And what we're going to do today is we're going to have our students construct their own pie charts. But what we're going to do first, as a refresher, is to give them another look at a PowerPoint presentation about how to draw their own pie charts correctly. So let's all turn to have a look at the TV screen, please, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation today, drawing pie charts. Yes, and here in the picture you can see an example of a pie chart that somebody is drawing. Now, how many different slices is there to this pie chart? 4. And it's based on the different names of men. We've got John, how many percent? 31%. George. 27%. Paul. 26%. And Ringo. 20%. Now, if we add them all together, what number will we get? 100%. Brilliant, guys. Always remember, the complete pie will be 100%. Pie charts are statistical graphics that use slices of a pie to represent data. Pie charts are so called because they look like a pie. Yes. The total of the pie chart is always 100%. That's what we need to remember. That's the main difference between bar charts and pie charts. The complete pie must always come to 100. If it's not 100, we can't use a pie chart. You'd have to use a bar chart. But if you've got 100%, that's when you can use a pie chart. Therefore, the different slices of the pie chart must add up to 100%. Correct, guys. The larger each slice of the pie is, the greater the number it represents. Yes, the larger the slice, the bigger the number. The smaller the slice, the smaller the number. A different color is used to complete each slice of the pie chart. So today, when you do your worksheet exercise, remember to use different colors for each different slice of the pie. That way, we can tell the different datas apart. For example, here, what does the green segment of the pie represent? How many percent? 20%. And how about the purple segment of the pie? 25%. You see, by using different colors for the different slices of the pie, it's easier to tell the information. A color key can be used to show what slices the different colours represent. Yes, like we've seen earlier with the different animals, you can see they're represented with different colours. And we can use that to show different types of data too. Like for example, this pie chart shows the proportion of different countries. And you can see how the biggest country by far, China. Yes, all you need to do is to look at the different slices, and you've got China as the biggest country. Although here, all of the other countries combined is larger, China is the largest on its own. And every different country is a different colour, because when we're looking at pie charts, the different colours help us to read the different information correctly. Any questions, guys? That was brilliant. Very well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the refresher of the PowerPoint about pie charts, because coming up, we've got an exercise on the board and also a worksheet activity where our students have to create their own pie charts. So it's important for them to develop an understanding. But before then, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this sequence, we'll have a game of Teacher Says. So listen carefully. If Teacher says, we can do. If Teacher doesn't say, don't do. So, Teacher says, arms in the air. Arms down. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, turn around. And teacher says, back the other way. Jogging on the spot. Teacher says, jogging on the spot. Teacher says, touch your shoulders. Teacher says, hands on hips. Teacher says, hands on head. And stop. Teacher says, stop. Teacher says, arms by your sides. Stand on one leg. Teacher says, stand on one leg. Touch your nose. Teacher never said. Teacher says, swap legs. Teacher says, hands on head. Teacher says, hands in the air. Teacher says, swap legs. Arms down. Teacher says, stand straight. Teacher says, arms by your sides. Teacher says, into a ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacher says, jump. Excellent, guys. And teacher says, please sit down. And teacher says, it's now time for our students to demonstrate their understanding of pie charts by creating one themselves on the board. So the first thing we need with each pie chart is we need a title. What's our pie chart going to be about? So the first student I would like to invite to come forward and write the title is Dan. So Dan, here's your marker pen. Dan will come forward and give our pie chart its title. So let's see, what can we have a pie chart about, guys? What do you think, Dan? Favorite pets. Okay, so Dan will write the title at the top. So favorite, F, A, V, O, R, I, T, E. Excellent, down. And then favorite pets, P, E, T, S. Brilliant, down. Very well written. So all together, guys, we can say our title, favorite pets, Even before we've got any information whatsoever, we know what our pie chart will be about. Dan, that was brilliant. High five and a big round of applause for Dan, please, guys. Okay, so the next thing we need now is we need our pie for our pie chart. And remember, guys, what shape must our pie chart be? Is it a square? Circle. Circle. Not a triangle, not a square, a circle. So let's see if Bangpon can come forward and demonstrate. Bangpon, can we have a big pie on the board, please, for our pie chart? A big pie. Okay, that's looking good. That's a big enough pie. So, what shape is our pie, guys? Circle. So we can now do our pie chart. Bangpon, that was brilliant. Big round of applause for Bangpon, please, guys. So remember, the complete pie, how many percent does it represent? The complete pie is how many percent? 100%. See, so what we need now is we need to work out some favourite pets that will amount to 100%. So now it's time for our students to come forward and choose some pets and their amounts. So let's see, who can go first? Who can go first? Nadia, come and join me at the front of class, please. So Nadia gets first choice. Nadia, what pet are you choosing to draw? Dog. Okay, so how do we spell dog, guys? D-O-G. Now, out of 100 people, or 100%, how many people say dog is their favourite pet? 50. Okay, so quite a lot. In fact, 50 is exactly half of the pie. So Nadia, can you demonstrate how to write 50% on our pie chart? Excellent. Because 50 is half of 100, if 100% is the complete pie, 50 must be half the pie. And you can write dog 50%. You see? Because dog represents 50%, that's exactly half of the pie. So we can say together, guys, dog 50%. Nadia, that was brilliant. High five and a big round of applause for Nadia, please, guys. So already we can see with Nadia has taken up half of the pie with her dogs. 50% have dogs as their favourite pets. And I agree, because dogs are my favourite pet too. But now we need to look for some other animals. And who can go next? We need another student with another pet. I know, Prem. Come and join me at the front, please. So now we need our next pet. We can't have dogs because we already have dogs. So, Prem, what type of pet will you choose? Cat. Okay, so cat. How do we spell cat, guys? C-A-T. And Prem, how many percent of people have cats as their favourite? 10%. So not as many. Cats aren't as popular as dogs, so we're going with 10%. So can you show how to do a slice of the pie for 10% for cats? Excellent. Always starting in the middle, and then a lot less than dogs, only 10%. Brilliant. Does that look right, guys? Looks right to me. We've got dog, how many percent? And next, Prel has drawn cat, how many percent? So how many altogether so far? What percent? 60% so far. Prel, that was brilliant. High five. Big round of applause for Prel, please, guys. But we're not finished yet, because we need to get to 100% if we're going to use a pie chart. So now I need another student with another type of pet. How about Pak Bung. Pak Bung, come and join me at the front, please. So can you think of another type of pet for me? Bird. Okay, yeah, bird is a good one. How do we spell bird, guys? Okay, so now be careful because we've already used 60% of the pie. What percentage of people have birds as their favourite? 22%. Great, we can use 22% because it's still less than 100. So now, Pak Bung, can you show our slice of pie for birds at 22%? So bird, B-I-R-D. And 22%. Okay, how does that look, guys? That look okay? So far, we've got 50% for dogs, 10% for cats, and 22% for birds. But we're still not at 100% yet. We need one more category. But Pak Bung, that was brilliant. High five and a big round of applause for Pak Bung, please, guys. Okay, so let's think so far. 50% plus 10% is how much? 60%. And then 60% plus 22%, 82%. So we need one more animal. And already we know the percentage of this animal because it's the remaining amount of pie. So Lakdam, can you come forward and give us another pet to put on our pie chart? So we need one more pet. Can you think of another pet for me? Rabbit. Yes, rabbit is a good one. R-A-B-B-I-T. So who can work out, guys? How many percent do we have left of our pie chart? 18%. So you see, we know straight away 18% of people like rabbits because it's our fourth and final slice. And now Lakdam will show how to complete the slice. R-A-B-B-I-T. 18%. Lakdam, that's brilliant. High five and a big round of applause for Lakdam too, please, guys. So you can see how our students have created their own pie chart. That's brilliant, guys. What's the most popular animal? The most favourite pet? Dog, by far. Dog is more than twice as many as bird, which is next popular. What's the third most popular after birds? Rabbit, how many percent? 80. And then the least popular, the poor cat. How many percent for the cats? 10. But if we take the percentages of all of the different pets, we will get 100%, which is important for all pie charts. Guys, that was brilliant. Very well done. And it's now time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, make sure every student in your class gets their own worksheet. And what we want them to do today is to demonstrate their understanding by creating their own pie charts. What we've got is a completely blank pie chart, and the different tables are for the different colours. Now remember, guys, all of the colours must add up to 100%. But our students have 5 colours. They can choose the different amounts for each of the colours as long as they all add up to 100. And then use the different colours to complete the different sections of the slices of pie. So for this, guys, you'll need your colouring pencils. And what's the first thing to do? Names on top first. And give our students around 15 minutes because they need to calculate, colour, and then also draw too. So Bangpon, this one's for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Plow for you. You're welcome. Down, here's yours. You're welcome. Chew for you. You're welcome. Nadia, here's yours. You're welcome. Pat for you. You're welcome. Pak Bung for you. You're welcome. And Net. You're welcome. So names on top first, guys. And then remember, your complete pie is 100%. So you have 5 colours, and within them 5 colours, you must reach 100. But you can have different amounts for the different colours. It's up to you. And then demonstrate your understanding by doing your slices of pie for the same. So we've got blue, red, green, yellow, pink. So the first thing you want to do is work out your percentages for your colours in your table. So Prow has started with blue, 40%. Okay. So that means you've got 60% left for the next 4 colours. Excellent. So your colours can be any size. So the first thing to do, Pak Bung, is to work out where your 100% will be with your 5 colours. How many percent for each colour? So Nadia has gone for 45% for blue. Okay, so that only leaves you 55% for your other 4 colours. Remember guys, all the colours together must add to 100%. And then you can do your slices of pie to show the different colours. So Pak Bung has gone for 48% for blue. So blue will be just less than half. Because if half is 50%, 48% will be just under half. And that leaves you with 52% for your other 4 colours. So remember, you can't go over 100 and it can't be less. Well done. 25, but that looks red to me, not blue. Are you sure we use the right colours? Like you see how dog was 50%, so dog was all completely one side. And then 10%, 22%, 18%. You need to do the same with your colours. So we've got 45, 10, 5, 20 and 20. Excellent. So Proud, that's correct. You've got to 100% for your 5 colours. And then you do your slices depending on the size. So 35 and 15 is 50. 35 and 8 is 43, so that leaves you 7% for pink. So pink will be 7. And then you get to 100 down. So pink will be your smallest, it will only be 7%. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to demonstrate their understanding by creating the pie chart based on the information in the table. And my students here have all done an excellent job. Some really good pie charts, guys. Well done. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope that by now you understand completely about pie charts and how to use the different slices to get to the amount of 100%. And we'll see you again soon in the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again soon.